Let's go.
And ayan, mega love shout out to everyone. Magandang umaga, tanghali, gabi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. I hope I am very loud and clear. Ayan, and we hope tonight we won't have any technical difficulties as usual. Ayan, but if we do, bear with us because it's going to be one of our Valentine's special show, ayan, for this month where we talk about all the stages of love. Diba? Ayan. And before anything else, the early bird in the house, ayan, naming, diba? Sir Pinoy Galaan, Sir G, ayan, and of course, my loving guest for tonight, Nick Fernandez Vlog is also here, ayan, Lilibeth Tate Channel, ayan, another one, Lilibeth, ayan, Tate Channel is also in the house. To Frank, say my regards as well. They were our last couple, ayan, couple on one, ayan. So if you didn't watch that yet, please do watch that because definitely you're gonna find something interesting about it that you could actually implement in your own life. And if you're asking what is this, I have a band-aid on my hand, so don't mind about it. Ayan. Katangahan. And of course, to my admin, diba, na hindi late katulad ko, diba? Nick Fernandez, hello everyone. Yes, yes, yes. Felipe G is in the house as well. Ayan, Felipe G, are you ready? Because I am ready for tonight. Definitely, we're going to have a date. Ayan, a virtual date. And solong-solo ko ang aking guest for tonight. Ayun. And sino pa nandyan? Daniel Bell, I see hi and hugs. Ooh, hugs. I love hugs. Diba? Who else? Diba? Who else did I miss? Did I miss anything? Ayan. Yes. Say hi to everyone. Interact with everyone because this is going to be deep discussion, if you know what I'm saying. So with all the deep discussion, healthy discussion, sometimes we might not be able to read all of your comments on the chat, but don't fret. And don't worry because I'm going back read. I'm gonna back read some of them and of course share it to the viewers on screen. But if I didn't, please talk to each other on the chat. My admin is there. Talk to her. Ayan. Make sure that she practice her English. Ayan. I see. What are you going to do with your hair? Oh, our hair pattern is in the house. Here, it's actually, I did braid it, but I don't like it fallen. So it's just like that. You know, it's not really perfect. I feel like, and that's a bit, but it'll do rather than I'm gonna be late. And Mike Whitcomb, Ayan, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Ayan, first time here, say hi to Mike Whitcomb. Ayan, Whitcomb. Ayan, yes, welcome to ICEE Fit live stream. And nice to meet you. Ayan, o diba? Sino pa? Sino pang may tanong? Oy, sexy oy forever, of course. Date itech, Sir G, wag kang ganyan. Alam nyo na, si board vlogger itech. O, di ba? Siyempre, kailangan sexy tayo. Baka magbago ang kanyang pag-uutak at panan. O, di ba? Ayan. And hello to board vlogger. While we wait, the things that we're going to talk about tonight, and also I do want to hear your thoughts, your opinions on it, is one, self-worth. When you're letting go, when you're moving on, when you're healing, do you ever figure out your self-worth? Are you in the delusional side or the non-delusional side? We're going to figure that out. Hopefully, we can dig deep. Oh, I like that word, dig deep. Oh, diba? And with our special guest, I'm pretty sure after 2 years of not kind of like talking to him one-on-one, if you've been with ICEE Fit from the very start, we had this conversation one-on-one, which I'm still not translating some of it in English. So please do watch out my uploads for the subtitles because tonight it's definitely going to be a multilingual. From time to time, we might have to talk in Tagalog to express the feelings that we do have. And if you want me to translate all of those things, I will. It's my pleasure, but you have to ask. And if you don't want to ask, make sure to subscribe because I'm going to upload all of those in English subtitled. Oh, diba? Emily Enriquez is in the house. I do see you, Madam. Magandang gabi. ICEE, do you want a scalp massage? Of course. I do always love that. Ayan. Good. Everybody is good. Yes. And next one is also, we're going to talk about date night ideas, stuff that you can do in date night. And I had this privilege of having a discussion about dating, money, financial stuff that is actually kind of like a lot of people are having hang-ups with money. So we're going to talk about this because I feel like board vlogger would be kind of like fitting to talk about financial side of things when it comes to love. Ganon. Because he's pretty balanced with it. He's pretty realistic on it. Ganon. At sa mga hopeless romantic. I do want to know who are hopeless romantic in my community right now in the chat. So if you are hopeless romantic like moi, please do press 1. And if you're not, press 2. And if you're all about money, press 3. Make it known. Make it known talaga yun. Na mukha akong pera ganun. Ayan. And Emily, ay sorry naman, wala pa palang pante si Emily. Ayan. O, diba? Andyan ka na, Emily. And who else? And of course, Brett Glasso is in the house. Hello, hello to you, Brett. I hope you have a nice sleep as well. And there you are. Oh, diba? Ayan. So while we're waiting, ayan, we do have cheers for tonight. So, as I've said, drinking is always have to be in moderation. So when I drink, it should be also the time you drink if you're trying to stop on it because alcohol is not good for your body, for your skin, for your mental. If you want to stay longer, younger, healthier, you should drink it occasionally, which is what we're doing today. It's occasional. I didn't get to celebrate Valentine's to with you people yesterday. So we're going to celebrate it today by healing, by letting go, and moving on. Let's see if that is actually like the order of things or there are other perspective out there of what it means to let go, what it means to move on and so forth. And if you do have your own stories, please do let me know in the comments down below of this video as well, because I do like to hear them. And I love, 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 love stories. Ganon. Ang dami kong sinabi. BFF! Andito. O, diba? Hyper ako, guys. Yes, I am super hyper. I'm so ready for tonight. So, ayan. Let's get ready to rumble. O, diba? Shh. Ayan. And it's also Thursday, guys. If I do have a like super hyped up voice, please let me know. Kailangan natin mag-lower down because it's Thursday, it's weekdays, I cannot shout. And sometimes this theme makes me feel like I'm deaf, you know. Ayan. And hi, Ate Rian. Is it me or your what? My voice? What? What is my voice? Audio sound weird. What do you mean sound weird? Does it sound weird, guys? I don't know, but you have to deal with it. So yeah, I have to deal with it. I, but ang dami nanonood, nakaka-pressure man, Char. Oy, umakyat ka na. Pinagpapawisan na ako, bored. Ayan. Ganon. Ice's voice sounds a bit deeper today. Ay, wow. Are you telling me Philippine G, I'm a dude? Is it deeper today? I don't know, Philippine G. We'll figure it out. I'm trying to figure out my voice. I don't know what to do because sometimes it would be like super high. I'm just trying to figure out where to put it. But yes, definitely, I like all of those comments. Like, you guys are really figuring out what's different. I do like that because, it's always nice to have an outsider, kind of like outsider observation. Outsider observation. Maybe she just need some coffee. Right, Mike? Who is going to give me coffee? I want Captain Billy Jack. You're actually did you wake up or you didn't sleep yet? And of course, to Captain Billy Jack, greetings from Chicago, 6:15 a.m. It is good morning. Ayan, good morning. Waking up to icy feed. That's nice. Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu. Ayan, magandang umaga. At dahil dyan, Captain Billy Jack, I know you don't want this, but I'm just going to do it. And for everyone, for the first timers in IC Fit, ayan, this is for you guys on behalf of Captain Billy Jack. Where is it? Oh, diba? Wait, guys. Where is it? This one. Nasaan na ako? Ay, nawala ako, guys. Ayan. Thank you, Captain Billy Jack. Hit the road, Jack. Don't come back no more, no more. Sorry. Ayan. Andyan na. Ayan, board. PM sent. Ayan. Ay, pinm ko na yung hagdan kahapon. Bruce Davies is in the house. Thank you, guys. Ayan, from Wish Community. Ayan, Lilibeth Community. Miss Manny's Community. Thank you guys for coming here. I do appreciate that. And I hope you like my stream as well. Ganon. This is for you guys, all of you guys. Feli de los Reyes. Ayan, mega love shout out to you as well. Feli, I do see you. Ayan, maganda. Matusok ang ating mga kamay. And Brett Glasso, thank you for that. And we do have for Brett. What do you like, Brett? Ayan, since we're waiting for our guest, ayan, this is for you, Brett, on behalf of Brett and to all of you guys. Ayan, masaktan ang inyong mga mata dahil dito. Ayan, thank you, guys. Thank you. I do appreciate that, Brett and Captain Billy Jack. Ayan. Ayun, you can't. Good job. And also, ayan, without much further ado, ayon. You didn't answer my question earlier. Someone answer my question 1, 2, and 3 or nothing. Ayaw nyo talaga, ha? Ayan. I love to see you hyperactive. Oh, thank you, Lily. Ayan. So, without much further ado, ICEE, I'm just glad to meet new friends. Kinakabahan ako. Are you ready? My date for tonight. Ayan. Hindi pa siya ready. Yeah. Pag ready ka na, pakita ka lang backstage. Ayan, guys, please welcome the one and only. Ayan. Ang unang nagpakilig sa inyong lingkod sa mundo ng YT. Ayan, sa mundo ng YouTube. Walang iba kundi si Bod Vlogger.
Hi! Alam mo, kanina pa ako natatawa.
Uy, kinakabahan ako. Hindi ko na naman maririnig eh. Like that phone is so cool. Oh yes. Ayan. At dahil dyan, let's see. Baba muna kita ulit board. Mosmosi! Sarang iyo. Oh, di ba? Hindi sumalit si board. Ayan. That is
inform. Di sana nakapag-practice tayo.
Let's see. I'm gonna do this now. Ayun. Okay,
hi everyone.
Ayan, everyone. Ganito na lang tayo, board. Ay, ang layo ko naman. Ang pangit. Ay, ganyan na lang kami, guys. Para kitang-kita nyo kami. Ayan. Yes, so Bod Vlogger. It's been 2 years. It's been 2 years since I did this one-on-one with you. So, we have a lot of new people in the house. So, the first question that I always ask with my guest, how do you introduce yourself? Ayan. Parang nagkamaling English ko. Ayan. Paano mo ipapakilala kung sino ba si Bod Vlogger?
Hindi ako na-brief dyan, ha? But anyways, paano ko ba ipapakilala sarili ko? Cute? Di ko alam, ICEE. Di mo ako na-brief dyan. Wala akong na-prepare.
Ayan. No, because, like a lot of people, guys, a lot of people know Bod Vlogger as the person who helps a lot of us small YouTubers. That's why we call him the king of premieres. So for the past 3 years of streaming, pagsi-stream, sa 3 taon na yun, papaano mo ngayon ipapakilala yung sarili mo sa mundo ng camera? O, diba? Hindi sa personal, sa mundo lang ng camera. Ayan. Ano
Hmm.
ba ang ano ba ang mahihita nila? Mahihita talagang pangit ng salita yun. Mahihita nila sa iyo. Ayun.
Hmm. Well, um, I don't know the exact length or gaano katagal, but I think it was 2 years ago when uh, everyone called me the king of paangat programs. Yung remember guys, nung kay Vancouver Guys Studio, nung nagkaroon siya ng last grand live streaming niya. So I am the one na na-recognize with that or nabigyan ng ganyan title. So I think yes. For the past 3 years, I think no one can beat that. Charot.
Oh, di
Ayun.
ba? Yes. So, guys, if you are a small YouTuber, if you are trying to find new friends and wanting to start somewhere, like building a community, how to interact with people, please make sure to subscribe to my special guest for tonight. And since, ayan, we're running late, we are going to start the deeper questions, diba? Ayan. Kumusta naman ang puso ni Board?
Okay lang. Hindi, okay lang. Ano, wala yun. Kontento ako. Ngayon, nandun ako sa sa status na, ano, I'm at a happy place. Ganun. Satisfied. Hmm. Ang
So,
hirap mag ang hirap
kind of
mag-drop ng
like,
salita.
diba? Just to kind of like, like speed up some people that doesn't know the public persona of Board. I just kind of want to summarize everything as much as I can for you guys so you can catch up with us. So Board has been in stream for 3 years and he has love life, he's been vocal with the relationships. Relationships talaga. Oh my S. Relationship. Ayan. Be very careful. Relationship he had like prior, like the first years in YouTube, we kind of like get to observe and get to know him on the romantic side of things. But then it didn't work out. So with the moving on phase, how do you, ayan, Tagalog na ulit tayo. Ayan, bahala kayo dyan. Paano mo, kumbaga, yung mga pag-move on, kasi kanina, di ba, napag-usapan natin, let go, move on, heal. And you had something very, very kind of like profound that you said on your stream. Can you can you say it again in this stream? Like, what are the things you kind of like ponder upon when you were trying to kind of like think about our topic for tonight?
Hmm. Ayun. Actually, it happened this afternoon na tinanong ko yung nung tinanong ko yung sarili ko, when we talk about moving on, is it about moving on with the person or you're not moving on with the person but you are moving on with the pain, with the how do I say this? Yung experiences, you're moving on with the experiences. Yan. So, ayun. Ayun yung kaninang this afternoon, ayun yung thoughts na pumasok sa isip ko na ang pag-move on lang ba is about lang ba dun sa pagkalimot sa person or pwede rin na kakalimutan mo lang yung pain and yung experiences but you will stay with that person. Yung ganun ba? So, kanina tinatanong ko yung sarili ko. Random thoughts. Random thoughts lang.
Oh, yun. Oh, diba? Because I like it. Like, hindi ko talaga siya naisip na ganun. I just thought about, like, I did do the title of this as Let Go, Move On, and Heal. But I didn't really kind of like ponder upon it too much. So when Bored Vlogger says, like, is it like moving on and letting go? You can actually let go of the person or the experience, but you're not letting go of the person. It's actually very, very deep, and I like it. Oh, di ba? And to all the English viewers, again, if we talk Tagalog here and if you want the translation, please do ask my admin or just ask on the chat. It's my pleasure to translate it as well. Ganun. Pero yung sinabi mo kanina talaga, gustong gusto ko yun. Kasi pwede nga naman yun, di ba? Pag nag-let go ka, hindi ibig sabihin, may choice ka pa rin. You still have the choice of letting go of the person or not letting him go or keep him but trying to let go of that like pain,
Yes.
the pain, just the pain. And that's why we have second chances, diba? And we're going to second chances. Ayan, kinilig bigla, no? But before that, guys, ayan, we do talk about this. I don't know if I did actually had the time to talk about this with the board, but I've told board we're gonna cheers today because sosolohin ko siya ngayong gabi. Ayan. At dahil dyan, what do you got? What do you have for us, board?
It's a rice wine. Pinaganda ko lang yung tawag.
Rice wine talaga.
Rice wine. Pinaganda ko
Ooh.
lang yung tawag, pero ano talaga to? Ano ba tawag? Soju? Soju. Di ko na
Sochu. Parang, oo ata, sochu. Hindi ko kayang ayusin yung camera natin. Para ganyan. Ay,
mag-a-adjust ako. Gitna ko yung camera.
ako din, mag-a-adjust. Paano ko ba i-adjust? Paano ba i-adjust natin?
Ayan.
I-adjust natin, guys. Wait lang.
Di ko na ipapakita yung brand kasi hindi naman to sponsored. Oy, matagal na yung huli kong Huli kong... Kailan nga ba? Bago ako mag-birthday. Ay, no. January lang.
Ay, masali naman. Ayan, better. Ayan, o diba? Okay na, ayan. Yes. So you can see us both clearly. Ako maganda, siya gwapo. Bagay kami. Ayan. Ayan. Sake. Ayan. Yes, Japanese wine is sake, but I'm not recommending it to anybody if you're not a heavy drinker because sometimes in Japan we have this. It's very famous that, like Japanese wine or sake is actually going to make you crazy if you drink too much. You do many things that you'll probably not going to remember tomorrow. And Bruce Davies says, I'm used to Filipino brother and sister when they talking in languages. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. And I like the positive energy from Captain Billy Jack. Ayan, nagustuhan ka ni Captain Billy Jack. Ayan, so please do check him out. So, earlier, ayan, so what do you have? Ayan, this is what I have. Ay, kinalog.
Yeah. Soju nga to. Soju.
Oh, yes, so true. We have that. We have that here. Chasing Tail Outdoors. Hello to everyone. Chasing Tails is here as well. My first couple of the night that I stream. So let's do this board. Are you with me or you're with me? Diba? Ang landi ko ngayon. Si board yan, guys. Ayan. I do have fruit mix. It's fruit mix 3%. Ayan. So,
ito rin.
everybody,
Grapefruit ito.
Diba? Talagang tayo meant for each other. Anyways, guys, 3% alcohol, guys. Ayan. Cheers to everyone. Are you ready? Ayan. Cheers, kapay board. Welcome to ICEE 1on1. Oh, diba nanakot? Yeah, kampai, guys.
14% pala to.
Wow. Ang sarap. Ang sarap naman. Ayan. May chaser. Diba? I like that. Water and soju. So, speaking of earlier when we talked about second chances, when it comes to second chances, you are in the moving on phase or letting go phase, or you're already healing? Let's be clear on that.
Ano ba? Paano nga ba? No, I think nandun ako yung in terms of moving on, nag-move on ako dun sa dun sa experience. I'm trying to forget about it. And then healing, I think yes. Kasi alam mo yung kapag nandun ka sa phase of acceptance, pagka nandun ka sa phase of acceptance, mas madali sa yung mag-let go kasi. Mas madali sa yung mag-forgive at mas makalimot ng mga basta mag-let go ng excess baggages on your
Oh,
chest.
that's nice. And chosen one, I did see that. So chosen one, I did see that before this live stream. Thank you for that wonderful support. And before anything else, this is for you. I the chosen one. I did wait for you, chosen one, before I play this one. Right. Thank you, chosen one. I hope you are doing good. Yes. Oo, bago din yun. Bago mag-live, meron na. Ang sarap lang, diba? Ayan. But thank you. I hope you're feeling better, chosen one. And I hope you find some knowledge and wisdom from Board Vlogger tonight because he can be deep when he wants to be. Diba? And syempre, andito na si Wish. Guys, ang mistisang magandang Wish ay nasa baba. So say hi to her. Welcome her to our community. Ayan. Bestie Brett. Hey Brett, how brother you doing? O, di ba? Mali-mali na yung English ko. But yes, second chances. We are talking about second chances. How many times, if you ever give second chances when it comes to love, family, and friends? O, tinatanong ko na yun.
Tatlo Sa friends, you know what? Kasi ako yung klase ng tao na ang daling magpatawad pero hindi ako nakakalimot. Forgive, but I will never forget. Ganon. Pagka sa friends, with friends, paisip ako dun Ano nga ba? Pero kapag sa family, of course, always, multiple chances as much as possible. In terms of love naman, for example, with your special someone, always forgive until you made it to the point na sasabihin mo sa sarili mo na, oh, it's enough. I don't deserve this. Pag ganon. Pero pag with friends, ewan ko, madali kasi ako magpatawad eh. Hindi ako nagtatanim ng sama ng loob. Kasi nakakatanda. Nakaka-haggard.
True. So when did you, like, for example, I know I did ask you for 3, but on the top of your head, it's probably going to be hard to kind of like answer those questions. But when it comes to like friends, is it harder for you to kind of like forgive someone if it's friends or lovers? Which one is harder for you to let go?
Siguro depende. Depende kung ano yung nagawa sa akin. Kasi kapag ka friends, for example, especially if it's about money, and madali akong masiraan. Ang dami ko ng friends na hindi ko na pinapansin because of money. So, if it's about money, diyan tayo medyo hindi magkakasundo. 'Di ba? Pero kapag kayo may nagawa ka lang sa akin na something na, for example, may may narinig ako na may nabanggit ka about me, then hindi naman kasi ako yung taklesa ba yun? Yung palingkerong tao na
Sensational.
oo yan, yung gagawa ng eksena, hindi. Ano naman ako, as much as possible, uunawain ko. Ganon, uunawain ko. Kaya kapag kami, baka naman kasi may ganito siya. You know that, ICEE, di ba? Like,
Yeah.
Lag ko nababanggit yan sa live ko, baka naman kasi may ganito siya, may pinagdadaan ng ganyan something. Pero kapag ka talaga yung yung reason niya is unreasonable, dun lang. Dun lang talaga na, if we talk about friends. Pero kapag sa special someone, ito kasi yung syempre multiple times ka as much as possible, papatawarin mo hanggat kaya. Pero kapag yun nga, dumating na doon sa point na ikaw na yung naubos, yung parang yung tuloy na naman yung movie ni Liza Soberano. Basta yun, kapag dumating ka doon sa point na na uubos ka na, I think that's the time na, it's time for yourself naman. Me first.
Yes. Because when we talk about like letting go, it's almost like, when someone betrays you, that's kind of like one of the red flags. A lot of us, kapag talagang yung tinraidor ka, and I'm pretty sure some of you as well watching right now, at some point and phase of your life, you definitely have that someone who betrayed you and you thought of him as a friend or as a lover, as a partner, or as a family. Bits and bits, ayan, and regards to Miss Manny as well. Ayan, thank you for coming, Boots. Ayan, I do appreciate that. So when it comes to these things, how much of the progress, gaano, kumbaga yung matured, yung pagiging matured natin, when you think about 10 years ago, how matured are you right now when it comes to people that betrays you? Like, how do you handle it? And how do you let go if you do? And how do you move on? Oh, di ba? Ang dami kong tanong na naman. Ayan. Sinusulit ko yung oras, guys. 2 oras lang.
Sa dami ng tanong, wala ako natandahan kahit isa.
I know. Kaya nga sabi ko, dadahan-dahanin ko to, guys. But, guys, if I talk in Tagalog, ayan, definitely, I'll translate bits and pieces of it while we talk and summarize everything in English so everyone can relate. So, first question, how do you let go? Is it letting go the first step or moving on is the first step? If someone betrays you.
Let go. Let go first. Because hindi ka makakapag-move on hanggat di ka nagde-let go. Kailangan muna, yung buo yung mind mo wholeheartedly and yung buo yung loob mo na mag-let go. Kasi kapag kinip mo yon, kasi I remember someone, especially ito na magkukwento na ako. May nakilala, Brett Aslo, thank you so much for that blessing. And so going back, kasi I remember there's someone na-meet ko lang siya this December nung nagkaroon kami ng charity event sa Bukidnon. And then sabi niya, napagkwentuhan lang namin na kung paano siya mag-move on, lahat ng bad things about that person, parang iisipin niya ng iisipin. Hanggang sa ang mabuo na lang sa kanya is hatred, ganun. Sabi ko, di ba parang mas hindi ka makaka-move on kapag ka ganun? Kasi, hindi ka makakapag-move on kapag ka nagtatanim ka ng galit. Total opposite kami ng personality. Ako naman, I'm trying to forgive. I'm trying to forget everything. I'm trying to forgive the person. Sinusubukan ko na magpatawad. Tapos hindi ko iniisip yung mga bad things about that person. I'm thinking about the good things that person did to me or about the good characteristics of that person. Ganon. Kasi mas maganda naman na nag-move on ka na ang dala-dala mo is good memories rather than thinking about the things that will bring more burdens. sa'yo or agony in your heart, I think that's it. I agree with my vlogger. Moving on means to stop. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Because you can't move on if you keep feeding yourself with the things that happened in the past.
Yes, let's read it. From Mike Whitcomb. I agree with board vlogger. Moving on means to stop blaming the other person and saying bad things about your ex, about the person that you have a beef with. It's maturity. That's what we call maturity sometimes. But when it comes to like letting go, I always say this from time to time. When you're being when you're being hurt by someone that really is important to you, there is usually going to be bitterness in your heart, especially when you talk about the person, like a story from friends, something like that. Kapag dumaan lang yung istorya na yun, yung parang nanggigigil ka na talaga. And I just want to be realistic in a way where I usually say being bitter is not bad because we're all humans. At some point, letting go is not easy for a lot of people. So saying that forgive and forget, I don't believe on that for a bit. But for you, Board, can you really like, because we grew up in the Philippines, and in the Philippines you always hear this, kailangan mong magpatawad. Yung pipilitin mong magpatawad para din yung maging free ka. And I just think it's really bullshit. If someone treats you bad, it'll come, at some point you'll forget about it. But the bitterness about that person, I feel like it's always going to be there. Just kind of like a reminder that these are the things that has happened in the past. So just be careful to the next one. But there's always a balance on that. So for you, what are your thoughts or what is your perspective when it comes to forgive and forget and about being bitter? Do you have
Hmm.
any strong opinion on that?
Huh.
Mhm.
Well, you can forgive. It depends on the situation, of course. Kasi there are things na uh, of course you can always forgive, but not everyone will. No, I think everyone hindi makakalimot. Not everyone can forget what happened. But I believe everyone can forgive. But again, this is my opinion, everyone, ha. So, um, mahirap yun, ha. Actually, mahirap magpatawad sa totoo lang. Mahirap makalimot sa totoo lang. Pero it's your choice. Kasi if you will keep that baggage with you for the rest of your life, and then every time you see that person, the pain, yung inis, yung galit, it will come back kasi. It will keep on coming back. That's for sure. Kapag ka hindi ka pero sabi nga nila time yung pag lumilipas yung panahon, naghihil ka naman. So I think hindi lang ready. Maybe some of us are not yet ready to face that person. Maybe. Pero I think time will tell. Time will come na kahit makita mo na lang yun, matatawa ka na lang. I think.
Yes. I think time heals all. That one, I totally believe on that one. So we're going to talk about the chat because they're really very interactive on there. And I love it. Do it, guys. Ayan. So from Mike Whitcomb, he's saying things in their stream and others, making assumptions, calling names, and not hearing the other side of the story. Yes. And I also observe that a lot with Board Vlogger. That's why Board Vlogger has been like an OG, like one of my, I would say, my friends on YouTube, because he's been a type of person who is like minded like me, which I wanted to be in my stream as well. Because it's like, we're open in a way where there's always going to be two sides of the story. You never know. You have all the assumptions. All you can have is assumptions of people But at the end of the day, there's always going to be two sides of the story. And that's where you come, your skills of how to analyze things and putting yourself outside of that, especially if you have a lot of baggage in it. Ayan. And Nick Fernandez says, buti na lang, ako walang galit. Awa, I love
Oh
it.
God!
Pero pagdating sa Facebook, ang daming hugot ni Nick Fernandez. So follow him on Facebook. You'll love it. Ganon. And Ami Film, Goddess Nakaruru, I did watch your stream on Twitch. I love it. I love your costume. Thank you. Thank you for coming here. And Ami Film Channel, mega love shout out and welcome to ICEE Fit. Live stream together with Board vlogger. O, di ba? Ang gwapo niya, guys. Ayan. Ayan. Pasensya kayo, akin yan. Wala na. If I have beef with anyone, I kind of like to make beef jerky just in case I get hungry the next day. That's
I
a
love that.
good one. That's a good one. Please. Ayan. Very, very positive. Ayun. So, moving on. Moving on part. How hard it is for you to move on, or it just depends on who is the person?
Nako, madali sa akin mag-move on.
Diba?
Yeah,
Diba?
moving on for me is, it's very easy for me to move on. Kasi nga, ayun nga, madali kasi ako magpatawad eh. Pero hindi ako nakakalimot. Hindi ako nakakalimot sa mga nagawa. And so ito na lang, for example, yung last, yung one of my exes, one of my exes, ganda ka girl. So isa sa mga, some of you guys know about this. So meron akong ex na YouTuber din. And then kasi ang dami niyang after nung breakup namin, ang daming nangyari. So ang dami niyang nasabi about me sa Facebook na hindi na na parang ayun nga, sabi nga ni ICEE, there are two sides of the story. So siya, since very vocal siya sa kanyang nararamdaman, ako hindi ganoon. Kasi hindi ko ugali na magsalita ng anything against the person na naging part din naman ng nagbigay din naman sa akin ng happiness. So ayun, nung dumating kami sa point na wala, nagkakausap lang, casual na lang, after na yun ng breakup, casual na lang. So, wala na yung bitterness, wala na yung hatred. Wala na yung anger na naramdaman ko nung umpisa kasi doon sa mga nagawa niya. Pero hindi ko nakakalimutan. Hindi ko nakakalimutan yung ginawa niya sa akin. Na-witness ko yan. Yeah, Rian's Kitchen. Ayan, alam niya yan. Alam nila yan, ni ICEE, even Nick Fernandez. Hindi ako nagsalita ng anything against the person. Kasi mas gaya na sinabi ko kanina, nakafocus ako doon sa mga bagay na magaganda na napag-share namin together, hindi yung sa mga bad things. Siguro ayun ang sinasabi natin kanina na maturity. Kasi as you grow older, hindi ka na nag-entertain ng mga negative thoughts. mas gusto mo na lang yung stress-free na buhay. So, yeah, I think kailangan mo siyang gustuhin para mangyari siya sa iyo. Kung gusto natin makapag-move on ng mas mabilis, I think yung magandang way of thinking or mindset na wag masyadong mag-hold back sa past. Diba? Sabi ko nga noon, if we can save at least even just the friendship, then why not? Pero hindi na eh. So we're just casual. Magkakilala na lang talaga. So hindi kayang
You're basically setting kind of like boundaries, which I want to tackle as well, because part of moving on and healing, especially with a lot of Filipino people, I really think we have to share awareness when it comes to boundaries. It's not something that Filipino culture is, like advocating out. We didn't grow up where we are taught to have boundaries on ourselves. So that's another thing I want to kind of like explore. But before that, I do see a lot of people in the chat. Ayan, speaking of Tina and Bem, how are you, darling? Ayan, kumusta, kumusta? And of course, the Natty Ned. Been minutes since I've been around here. How's everyone been? Diba? Was very tired of love streams, but Natty Ned, this is about life. Ayan, mental health is a very, very important. And thank you for all the love. As Poot says, the whole family is here right now. So I do appreciate everyone for coming tonight. I do really, really love it. And all of you has ranches, some of you, I mean, some of you that are regulars here, please make sure to get and use that responsibly. Don't bend anyone just because you don't like them or stuff like that. Be responsible with your words, choose your words correctly. As we said, we're talking about maturity. So show your maturity. Matcha. I am. But yes, all in all, take things too personally in the stream and just be kind of like respectful with each other in a way. Get it? Ayun. So we do have a lot of people that are talking about you, which is my BFF says, na witness ko yarn, talking about you being not really hindi ka biased. You like to kind of like hear two stories, the other side of the story. But I'm going to put you on the spot here, board. Because I've noticed this. This is not something bad, but I think it does happen to a lot of us. We always assumed we are the best as we kind of like get older. We know a lot, we do things, we do have a lot of experience. Lately, when you were, like your experience of being betrayed or kind of like, I wouldn't say betrayed, kind of in a sense like that. I've seen something that I've never seen before, which is kind of like what I always tell myself, where when it comes to your life, when it comes to your love life, when it comes to your emotions, when you're in too deep, wink, wink, in too deep, sometimes you lose your critical thinking. Like it become biased. Like not you, but a lot of us. And I've seen a glimpse of it in a way where sabi nga, binlock mo daw siya. Ayan. So when it comes to that, do you think a lot of us, because even me, I'm guilty about this, guys. Sometimes, as much as I know I do have a skill of hearing two side of the stories, when it comes to me personally, I do have those moments where I would follow my emotions because I was hurt. I won't listen in any excuses or any reasonable explanation because I'm too hurt. How's your heart now?
Hmm.
I'm asking this. You don't have to answer that, but it was on public on your stream. So I have malakas yung loob kong tanungin. Kasi napag-usapan naman to sa public. Ayan.
How's my heart? Well, I'm at a happy place. Mm. Oo, hindi ano yun I think let's say it in general. Kasi I'm contented with everything that's happening in my life, in family, career. Kasi I'm ngayon kasi nag-e-explore ako eh. Kaya nga nag-aaral ako ulit. I'm exploring and trying to meet new people. Pero alam kong gusto malaman ni ICEE about sa love life ko. Alam ko yung gusto malaman ni ICEE about sa love life ko eh.
You don't have to, but you don't have to spill all the specific details. It's more of like the process you're taking right now. Ano yung proseso mo? Papaano mo pinag-iisipan ngayon kung papaano ka mag-move on, makikipag-date, and mag-heal? Ganon.
I'm trying to balance everything. Paano ba sasabihin to? Na ano ako din, na on the spot ako Wait lang. Um, no, I'm trying to save what can still be saved. Yun na lang. Look, iwanan ko na lang yun doon.
Oh, that's nice. Because that's what I was saying, like going back to second chances. Before, I always had this strong opinion about there's no second chances with me, kind of like in that way. But I really marked through it. I finally see you, Ayan. And Captain Jack, no, stay, Ayan. Everyone stay till the end. Ayan.
Ang daming
But
tao, bakit 20 yung nanonood sa atin?
Ayan. They just woke up, tea lover in the house. I love it. I am a tea lover too, coffee lover as well. So everyone have a cup of coffee and I will keep you company. Ganon. O, diba? Naguguluhan ako. Tagalog ba? English? O, diba? Nagulo-gulo na. Talaga. Ayan. And of course, for sure, Bruce, thank you for all the likes. T, I felt better. That's why you're all there, guys. When we talk here, you talk on the chat as well. So second chances, strong opinion about it. But, as life process or progress for me, I really think second chances or kind of like a godsend. Do you felt when you kind of like, not let go of that person, did you felt peace? Are you at peace with that decision?
I'm sorry, nung nag-let go ako? Yun ba?
Yes, nag-let go ka sa experience, pero binigyan mo ng second chance. You're not totally letting go of the person. You're just letting go of the bad experience and kind of like healing, not with the person, not with, but, still yung tao nasa buhay mo pa rin kahit nag-heal ka. Is that something that you're still doubtful or you're at peace? Kumbaga, payapa ang iyong kalooban na ginawa mo yun.
You know what, guys? Try to, if you have options, try all those options. It's like trial and error. Kasi it's better to try everything rather than, pagsisihan mo siya in the end na you'll have regrets because you didn't try doing it. So I have options. So I'm trying to explore those options because I don't want to regret anything. So yeah. Ayun. Mas maigi nang hindi ako magsisi sa huli. Diba? I think, you know what, guys? There are so many people na they have regrets in life. Not the things that they did, but the things that they didn't do. So, ayoko mapabilang doon. I don't wanna be that kind of person who regrets the things that, hindi nasubukan gawin. So, at least, mapapanatag ako doon na at least sinubukan ko. If it didn't work out, at least I tried.
Aww. Diba? I like to explore that because regrets, I actually just said this morning actually when I was kind of like being part of Wish Stream, Ayan. I was talking about regrets. And I think one of the factor that a lot of people have regrets in their life is because they really, if they're gonna be realistic and admit to themselves, is those things that they wish they done differently or they wish they've done more or they could have done their best. So for me, I just really think that when you're doing something in your life, do the very best you can, as much as you can. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to be the best of the best, just the best you can. Because at the end of the day, you're going to thank Board and me of saying, like, it's a clean slate. You've done your best. The other person didn't appreciate it. It's their loss, or It's just not enough. It's one of those two. Masakit pag not enough, diba? But anyways, ayan. What's going on with you, Natty Nud? Who's talking about droga dyan sa baba? Huwag kayo magsasalita mga droga-droga dyan, ah. Ayan. But, question. We have a question here. How would you handle an unforgivable event? Ooh, that's a
Oh.
good question.
Hmm. How would I handle an unforgivable event? You know what, guys? Um, in my 30 years of existence here in this planet Earth, I've mastered the art of ignoring. If I have those things that I don't have control, ignore. You don't have the power to manipulate or control everything in the palm of your hand. So if you can't handle those things, then ignore. What's the use of stressing yourself with the things that you can't manage or you can't handle? So yeah, I I've mastered the art of ignoring. Actually, that's the thing I tried or I influenced to Rian's kitchen, and she's trying to apply it to her life to master the art of ignoring. Hmm. Yes, siya ang master ng ignoring.
Ayan. And of course, Natsunet, I know you're joking. Ayan. Wala kasing ganon. Ayan. Except may ganon, di ba? Ayan. You said not trying something can cause regret. So I said, oh, that's what I mean. See, context is very, very important. And that's actually correlated to when you're doing something, as much as it is hard to not be biased on certain situations. So that's the skill I think we all in this community, we really should strive, because this is a life journey channel. So we should really strive on that part where we all have baggages, but at the end of the day, we should really think to kind of like retract ourselves on the situation and think of that two sides of the story all the time. Give the benefit of the doubt. You know, you're gonna thank yourself later when you do that. It's called maturity, ganon. That's just what I think. Diba? Ayun. And Mike Whitcomb says, sometimes when a person breaks up with another, it also hurts them, but they know it's necessary for both to have a happy and better life. Ooh, Mike Whitcomb is very mature in that say. And ayun, let's see. Who else is talking in there? Ayan. And Keith is in the house. Welcome, welcome. And welcome to Icy Fit together with Board Vlogger. And gotta have context. It's very important too. Exactly. And Lilybeth says, don't feel bad when you failed. At least you tried, but you don't quit or don't stop. Once you failed, you learn. Diba? True, true. But sometimes people doesn't learn. Yun yung problema dun eh. Diba? May hindi natututo eh. Nanggigigil na ako eh. Joke lang. And I am bored. Padawan. Padawan? What's Padawan?
Hindi ko rin
Ano
alam
yung
yan.
yung BFF ah? Ayan. And Chosen One says, life is about trial and error. You won't win at everything, but if you work hard enough, you win at something. I like that. Oh, good job, Chosen. We feel that you're getting better. That's good. That's good. You're going on the right track. Yun. So, self-worth. Ayan. Because we have little time, so we're just gonna pack it up all together, guys, so we can get a lot of it into our stream. But self-worth. All of the relationships you've accumulated all these years, letting go, moving on, healing, it's like a cycle. How do you explain your self-worth? And you don't have to explain in a very, in a normal scenario, you don't have to explain your self-worth. But if you're going to be asked, how do you explain your self-worth? Anong value mo? O, di ba? Ang yabang, anong value?
Well,
Ayan.
hmm, I'm priceless. Wow. That's my worth. I yeah. No, you know what, guys? If you love yourself, you won't allow things, or I mean, you won't allow any negative things to happen with you. You won't allow any negative things to come into your life. If you see negative things coming, you're gonna block, or gonna put a wall. So yeah, if you know your worth, your value, hmm, for sure, it would be easier for you to carry yourself. Kasi ganun yung nangyari sa akin. I've shared this multiple times, I think, on my live stream. So if you wanna know more about me, visit my live stream. Every day, afternoon in the Philippine Standard Time. But going back, yeah, there's a scenario, or sige na nga, magkwento na tayo. Ayan, I think it was 2 years ago when I started to question my worth. Because someone na parang someone left me, and then I don't know what happened. So it's like ghosting, something like that. No communication at all, just everything stopped. So I started to question myself. Am I am I that ugly? Am I not good enough? Am I not lovable? Something like that. I started to ask myself about that. And then so I I went to Puerto Galera. So it's one of the best beaches here in the Philippines, with my friends. And then I started meeting new people. And then those people, I don't know why, but they love me and my friends. They, at the first night, they are the one who paid for our bills and everything. So doon ko nasabi na, oh, I am lovable. So there's nothing wrong with me. If there's something wrong, for sure it's not me. Sabi kong ganon. So, ayun. You know what? Sometimes, guys, take a break. Yeah. Take a break, and then try to, uh, think. Think of everything. Not everything na pati yung problema ng mundo pasanin mo, but think about yourself. Something like that na there are so many things that is very lovable about you. If other people don't see it, then it's not you. It's them na may problema.
Ooh, I like that. I have a question for that bago ko makalimutan. O, diba? But Tamil7 from Twitch, ayan, thank you, thank you. Yes, a lot of you guys are asking why didn't I stream on Valentine's Day. Maybe one day, ayan, one day I'm gonna get to be able to stream on Valentine's Day. But because I didn't do that yesterday, this is my Valentine's to you guys. Ayan, from my heart with the board vlogger. O, diba? Ayun. And Keith, I'm very positive to get daily great meal. I hope that great daily meal is proper nutrition. I'm just watching on the chat and it's really, really, yeah, ayun. But never let anyone define your self-worth. It comes from within you and what you think about yourself. And this is not going to be icy fit if I'm not going to be playing the devil's advocate, guys. So when it comes to self-worth, I notice a lot of us are we can always fall into the trap of being delusional of what our self-worth is. Like what you said and what Mike Whitcomb says, you're the only person that can tell your value. But at the same time, it's always nice to be not delusional. Diba? Yeah. Horns, I see. Yes, yes, yes. I'm horns. Ayon. Ayan na siya. So when it comes to delusional and self-worth, how much do you take it seriously. Like you talk about, if there is some of a problem, then it's his problem, not mine. Papaano mo nasisigurado yung sarili mo? Or if ever, if there's a time you analyze yourself, how sure are you that your self-worth is not coming from a self, like a delusional point of view where we are all having with social media? We're always on social media. We listen to people. We listen to nice, we love luxury. We love all these things. How do you make yourself not fall on this trap when you're analyzing your self-worth?
That's a good one. You know what, guys? Well, based on my experience, ang gulo pala nung gilid ko, nakikita. Well, based on my experience, I've been a lot. If you, if I'll tell my life story, baka lahat tayo umiiyak dyan. I'm telling you guys, I've been a lot. And the person you're seeing right now is not the same person you're gonna see if you're gonna take a look, let's say 10 years ago, or maybe 6 or 7 years ago. This person in front of you is really not the same person 5 years ago. Yeah, so I've improved myself. I try to be better. I know that, and I can confidently say that people can say that I've changed a lot. Kasi as in, sobrang ibang-iba ako noon. Yung ugali ko, yung my attitude, I have yung ugali ko, yung pananalita ko, as in everything about me is not this person you're seeing today. Yeah, even the looks, I don't look like this before, although the same face, but I present myself way better compared before. So if you can tell to yourself that you've improved a lot or you've changed for the better, then I can say that it's not delusional, because even people around you, even if you don't ask them, they will see it. So yeah, iba kasi yung yung delusional lang na you're claiming that you are mataas ang value mo, pero yung ibang tao naman disagree, ay yun lang, ayun ang delusional na. Pero if everyone around you na-appreciate yung nangyari sa yung pagbabago and everything, well, I think that's reality.
I like that. I like that answer, because one of the things that I feel is very, very nice to have, and I always say that in my stream, is make it a point that in your life, there are people that would actually be very, very frank with you. And that person is someone that you actually really trust. And I know a lot of you has trust issues. Believe me, I'm one of you guys. But if you not allow yourself to trust at least one person, his thoughts or her thoughts, how that person see you, and how it's like that. You have to have someone like that. And with that said, you guys are here. I can be that person for you guys. So you always interact with my chat, and I can always bust your balls if you need to. Mo 25. Diba? Ang isa pa sa gusto kong anyayahang maki-1on1. Ayan, thank you. And for all the super chats and for all of you guys. Ayan, Mo 25, the chosen one, Brett. Ayan, and of course, Captain Billy Jack. This is for you guys. Ayan, takpan nyo. Felipe G, cover your eyes, Felipe G. Ayan, they cover my eyes. Oh, for real, Bruce? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, Ayan. I see. I love it here. We can be ourselves and we just gotta be respectful. Exactly. Like, I do invite you guys to be yourselves, but I want you to be mature enough to understand that there are consequences. You can always be yourself, but we have rules and guidelines. And if you are not pasok sa guideline ko, ayan, pahala kayo dyan talaga. Paluin ko talaga kayong lahat dyan. Ayun. But Felipe says here, everyone is delusional to some extent. Just ask anyone who knows you. Oh, aray ko. Ouch. Felipe Jean, you're hurting us. Don't be like that. Oh, ayan, bust all balls and bubble you want. I enjoy your Jen. Oh my god, you never know me yet. This is actually filtered, guys, because I do have guests. I'm still, but sometimes I'm hyper. It's just like ayan, but thank you. So, when it comes to self, like earlier we were talking, I like that one advice that you had. Make sure that when people around you is telling you one thing, there's really something wrong. But a lot of us also cannot let go of our ego and pride.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that is really hard to get out of. At this phase of your life, board, how much of your pride or your ego, because it could be, like it could be interchangeable, is a factor of forgiving someone or a factor of letting go? Gaano
Again,
kahalaga sa'yo yung pride at ego mo pagdating sa mga taong nakasakit sa'yo?
hmm,
Because when people betray us, our first, our first instinct would be like, if you're a confrontational person, we're gonna be like, what did you say? Blah 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 blah. It's gonna be a fight. But if you're mature, like moi, otherwise like moi, hindi guys, I'm still trying. My process is like, trying to get all the evidence, all the proof, and then confront. I'm a confrontational person like that. But with you, you said earlier you're not a confrontational person. How much of it is pride or ego? Or how much of it, or how much does that factor in your process?
you know what, guys? I think, no, I just realized this. I think I'm the kind of person na unbothered. I'm unbothered. Oo, hindi ko alam. I don't know why, but you, for example, someone is talking behind my back. I don't care. I don't care anymore. So if we talk about my ego, mm, or pride, hindi ko alam. Pero hindi ano eh. Kasi kapag ganyan, wala na akong pakialam. Kasi sabi nga if you know, those people who knows you will stay. Or no matter what news or story na marinig nila, they will stay because they know you. And hindi ako takot mawalan. Hindi na ako takot mawalan ng kaibigan kasi noon takot ako eh. I'm not afraid of losing people. I'm not afraid of losing friends. Before, I'm afraid of losing people in my life. But now, those who wanted to stay will stay. Ganon. Unbothered. It's like unbothered person. Something like that. Tapos na ako dun sa I'm so done pleasing people. I don't care about other people's opinion anymore. As long as I'm doing the right thing, I'm doing good, I'm not stepping on anyone's life or someone, then I'm good.
Yes. Yes. You know what, guys? Ever since I've had my stream, I've been saying this like a lot. Like that is actually one of the pivotal points of my life when I become happy, when I stop giving a shit, you know,
Exactly.
when I just do what I needed to do for the people that I like. I'll compromise things for the people I want to be part of my life. But there's always going to be boundaries. And Tamil 7 is saying on Twitch, that line you said about us having trust issues is just true. And don't know how to go with it or against it. And I'm not a confrontational person and learned it the hard way though. Ayan. Say hi to Tamil 7 from Twitch, guys. And of course on YouTube as well. Ayan, I've never had an ego. I've always sucked at everything, but I acknowledge when I put the time and work in. Good job, o, diba? And Jack don't think they have 99 cents anymore. Okay, guys, ayan. And being a people pleaser is loser's game where you can never win. And this is the thing. Like, a lot of people are saying this, but I always wonder how much of it is like being you as a person. Like, what do you think happened in your life board that you're a type of person who is unbothered? Sa tingin mo, anong parte ng buhay mo or anong background na meron ka? Bakit ka merong ganong perspective? Because you're not, I wouldn't say you're old. You know, usually old comes with wisdom, but it could be not true too, you know. But at a very young age, what do you think are the factors that actually made you think that you don't have to give or you don't have to please people? Is there any point in your life that you could remember? When did it happen and when did it sink in your mind? That kind of mindset. If you
Hmm.
want to hear it, diba?
Well, let me take you. Oh wow. No, it happened. Wait. Um 7 years ago. Yeah, it happened 7 years ago. Um all my friends, even my family, they turned their nagiging emotional ako. um, they turned their back sa akin. Kasi, ah, basta ayun, hindi ko ma-share ng buo sa inyo, pero I think that's the worst experience of me with other people na especially kasi family ko yun and friends. But when I had a chance to redeem myself, that's the time that I stopped pleasing people. I stopped uh, taking the unnecessary opinion of other people. So I've focused on redeeming myself because I made it to the lowest point of my life. No, no. I'm getting emotional not because it still hurts. No, um, I'm grateful that it happened because it made me for who I am today. I'm really grateful with that.
Aw, I wanna hug you now. Can I hug you? Promise walang ano, walang mali siya board pag hinug kita. Ayan. But let us give him a little bit of time while I read all of your comments, guys. Ayan, pinaiyak niyo si board lagot kayo. Lagot na naman ako sa nanay ko nito, guys. Ayan.
No. I'm crying. Not. I'm getting emotional not because it hurts. No, I'm really grateful that it happened. Yeah, because so many things na unexpected. There are so many unexpected things happen after that. So after that, after that, those people who turned their back, they are the one na lumalapit sa akin ngayon. Um, Not because they need help, but because they wanted to know what happened. Kasi hindi nila narinig yung side ko. They've never heard the side of my story. So, yeah. But every time I have the opportunity to share it to them, doon nila naiintindihan na, oh, sila pa yung nagsasabi na, sorry. Kasi, ayun. Whew!
Niloloko tayo ni Rhea. Sabi ni BFF, si ICEE teary-eyed na. Oh, you wish. You wish, BFF. You really wish. Ayan. But definitely, you know, like, when it comes to family, I really do feel, you know, like, when you say something like this, it's very emotional. It's not always going to be like because you're hurt, you know. And this is what I was talking about, being bitter. You know, when you're being bitter, it's just an emotion, you know. And I don't really like, I'm not against people who are bitter, because it hurts. It hurts them, you know, and let them tell their story. It's part of their life, it's part of their story. Now, the boundaries. This is the boundaries that I kind of like feel that a lot of people doesn't really get to be aware of. Like, how do you tell your stories? Or who do you tell these stories from? And people like to exploit things, you know. And with Ward, I always tell him, you can share your story, but only the things that you are comfortable with. And I'm just really lucky that a lot of my guests do really give the trust, you know. That, so really thank you for that, Board. I'm sorry if I make you kind of like emotional. I'm really gonna hug you 1,000 times. But here, there are comments. Mo25 says, but I am sure someone out there is too scared of losing you, Board, but they are not brave enough to accept it because of their own pride and ego. So when it comes to these things, when you find someone, because all of us has ego and pride, and unfortunately, in my observation, when you come from a background of struggles, poverty, usually the only thing you have is your pride, your dignity, or your ego, wherever that one lie is. But how much of it can you take from a partner who couldn't let go? Is that something that you are willing to go through the process of healing if your partner needs to heal some baggages so he can let go of all the pride and ego? How much are you willing to go for in a relationship?
All out.
Wow. Define all out, Board. Malikot ang utak ko.
No, parang nag-echo tayo. O ako lang yung nakakarinig doon. What I mean with all out is, nasabi ko na to kanina, if you have options, try to do all the options. At least you won't have any regret trying everything. Ayun, all out. Ang hirap i-define ng all out.
Ay, my second demotion tuloy dito. Sabi ni Mo, all out or all the way? Which one? Ay, ikaw mo
I can
Ayan
do
na.
both. I can do both.
I like that. Ayan. But kidding aside, guys, ayan, Mike Whitcomb says, I agree with Board Vlogger. Never be afraid of losing someone who is not a positive person in your life. That's very, very true. That's nice. And Natty Nerd says, Since childhood, in my case, from friends and family, I thought were supposed to be there for me, only used me, and like 6 or 7 years ago, a body of mine said I was being emotionally abused and manipulated. Ouch. That's
That's
very heavy. So, in your decision, am I echoing? Okay, hold on. It's probably super close. In your life, when it comes to people that tells you things, especially the negative ones that you don't want to hear, how much of it has changed after the 2 years that you've been into a different kind of world? Because I would say YouTube, people that you meet on YouTube, stream itself, having a community is very powerful in a way that it's very, very different. And you can be lost in it if you're not careful. So, how much of it is now, after 3 years of being a streamer, how much of it have you learned?
huh. Hmm. Um, Try to filter everything and then take what's necessary. Throw away those things that will you don't need. Because dito sa YouTube, there are so many people that will say about, I mean, everyone has their opinion. So just like what I've said earlier, or let's put it the ISIS way. I don't give shit.
Sinasabi ko yan, minsan tinatimingan ko yan. 10 minutes. Pag nag 10 minutes na yung stream, pwede na akong magmura. But make it 10 minutes, ganon. But yes, like, I don't know, like, there are things I see talking like Uncle Irio role from Avatar, the last, well, I don't know what that one is. I just hope it's not bad. Because Natsunud, I hope she's cute. I hope it's fun. And he needs new lines. Ayan. And Lily, you can bring my Shantae before you come over. And Icy's way, ano daw? What's SO?
Is
What's an
so
SO?
I
Huh?
think it's so ISIS way is
Icy
so
is way so, ito na naman si BFF. Tatapusin ko yung sinabi mo. Manghuhula ako niyan. Ikaw talaga, oo. Ikaw talagang bata ka. Opinions are like as I like that word. Ayan. A-hole. Everyone has one. I like that. Ayan. Yes. And Jag says, at least you're honest. Most people can stand him forever. They are nice to him to save their image. Right on, bro, for being real. Yes, we have a lot of who got in the chat. Yes. And I hope this kind of conversation as well for the people who has, like their own, like struggles, their own pains and their own betrayal on the chat. If you all have those things, I hope this kind of like shed a little bit of light of how you can move on, move forward and heal from it. As Board says, just don't give a shit. Ganon is how you sound right now. I just mean asking deep philosophical sounding questions. Oh, I like that one. Guys, Bored Vlogger is one of those persons that if you visit his stream, he would always laugh because he's an entertainer. He wants to entertain his community. But if you know him on the other side, and that's why I invite people in my stream as one-on-one, is because I want to explore the other side, of them, their stories, because I know it does help at some point, because it does help me being a better person. For you, Board, when it comes to healing, can you explain just a little bit of how do you heal Like, what are the things that you do for yourself to heal?
Huh. Hmm.
If you can be specific, if it's all right.
Mhm. Well, for me, this is my opinion. The only way to heal is to be better. To be better. For me, that's my opinion. The only way to heal is to be better. Yeah, and yeah, to be better with how you treat yourself, how you see yourself. Yeah, it always goes back to your self worth, to how you see yourself, because you can't heal if you see yourself as someone na someone na uh, you know, not improving. You always have to be better for you to heal, because you can stay in a place na nasaktan ka. You can stay in a place na hindi ka nagiging better. You will only see yourself getting better or healing if one day you can say to yourself that, oh, I'm a different person already. I'm not the kind of person you can step on. I'm not the kind of person uh, you can treat in a very bad way or something like that. Yeah. So if you really know your worth, you will keep on improving yourself. And then one day you're gonna look at your feet and then you are at your destination. Then you can say, oh, I'm
Yeah.
good.
So, not all of you guys know that before Bored Vlogger became a YouTuber, he actually works where he travels around the world. How much is traveling around the world and knowing different people factors in your growth as a person?
Ooh, that's nice. You know what, guys? I've worked with so many nationalities: Indians, Sri Lankans, Malaysians, Indonesians, Russians, Germans, Australians. I know there are some Australians in our live chat. Yeah, I've seen so many characters or personalities, and I'm trying to balance myself in between of those culture. Yeah, so I'm learning from all of them. I think, yeah, no, na-realize ko lang siya ngayon. I think it helped me to be better, because I exposed myself with so many cultures. I understand things that I don't know before. Why some nationalities are like this, like that, something like those things, their attitude. I tried to understand um, where they are coming from. So yeah, being an open-minded, it will help you be better. Because if wherever your legs will bring you, or your feet will bring you, um, you will never get lost. You will never get lost, because you can stand on your feet. Kasi you have the wisdom or the knowledge, you have the experience, and you have let's just focus on the wisdom. You have the wisdom of learning about their culture, their attitudes, and where they are coming from. I think it will help, guys. I encourage you to travel and expose yourself to different cultures. I mean it, because you learn so many things that you don't know. Especially there are things that is happening in this country that is not happening in your country. So yeah, expose yourself to those things. It will make you a better person. And it will make you the most attractive person inside the room if you have this kind of mindset. I'm telling you. Because today, I'm, not, how do I say this? I'm not bragging. I'm not being cocky or being bragging this. But I've noticed this past few months or past few weeks, since I'm trying to navigate where my career is heading to. Um, I'm meeting new people. Kapag ka nandun ako sa isang room, hindi ko alam. Nagiging nakakakot ako ng attention. Naglalakad pa lang ako sa room, nasasabihan ako, alam mo, ang lakas ng presensya mo. Yung gano'n, na hindi sa pagmamayabang, hindi naman sa pagbubuhat ng sariling bangko. Pero nasasabihan ako ng gano'n ng mga tao. Kaya sabi ko, I think it comes with the experience and with the wisdom you have acquired for the past experiences that you had. Ayun, nag-i-improve ka talaga. Kapag ka nagiging open-minded ka at na-expose ka sa iba't ibang karunungan.
Yes. And that's why I think, like I've always been like encouraging a lot of people, if you have the opportunity, travel the world, If you can't use the internet, a lot of streamers are doing it, but you just really have to be very careful of who you follow, because some can be very, very, very toxic. And the native nerd has one advice for some who can imply this to themselves as well, is get a cute dog. It'll cure all that ails you. One day I'm going to get a dog, not because it would cure me, but just because an additional ayan to the family. Ayan, I really want a dog. And Chosen One says, it does. Lots of people have different life perspectives when they finally traveled. When I left for the first time, it changed my whole life. I was much happier doing something that was unknown to me. Ayan. So, how much of the comfort zone? Because I believe you have a comfort zone. And, like how much at this point of your life, I would assume you're healing right now. How much of it are you willing to get out of your comfort zone to reach the goals that you are kind of like visualizing upon yourself? Pati ako nakalimutan ko yung tinanong ko. Ulitin ko sana eh. Thank you. And guys, while Board is thinking, and I'm also thinking, and guys, if you do like this, I would appreciate all the likes. I would appreciate the sharing of this stream, and it does help my algorithm. So thank you for all the likes. I do appreciate that.
Ano nga ba yung tanong mo? Nawala na ito sa isip ko.
I love asking Board Vlogger, because then I get to ask more questions and then I can practice my choice of words. One thing that I'm trying to get better at, choice of words. So ano nga yung tanong natin? What are the question? Anybody? What did I ask? Ayon. I never considered traveling until I just forced myself to try it once, and it's a life changing. Good job, Puts.
Yeah.
So I remembered. Gaano ngayon, 'di ba, nag-heal ka? So sa healing process mo, syempre nasaktan ka, naglumimot ka, nag-let go ka. Gaano ka kahanda para lumabas muli sa comfort zone mo? And yun na lang. Para masyado, nakalimutan ko yung isa eh. I see your choice of words are exciting the audience. Ah, thank you. I try, guys. I do try.
Gaano ka handa? Well,
at this
to
point,
get out.
your healing process?
To get out of my comfort zone, hmm, I think since the beginning of 2024, I'm not in my comfort zone.
Ooh!
I think since January 1, I'm out. Yeah, I'm. That's why I'm. You know what, guys? To tell you the truth, I'm struggling right now because I'm still on the adjustment period of my life. As you can notice on my channel, I'm not doing my regular live stream anymore because it's really my comfort zone. Talking to people, entertaining people is my comfort zone. So I'm just doing it on my spare time. But I'm doing so many things now aside from YouTube. And also, if we talk about the healing process, well, I think what I'm doing right now is part of my healing process because because I'm exploring things and learning new things that I know I can use someday to fulfill my dreams. I can't go deeper about the details of what I'm doing right now, but maybe soon, if everything falls on its place, I'll share it with you guys. I'll let you know, that's for sure. But not
And
right now.
with that said, you should don't forget to subscribe to my guest, Ayan guys, because you're gonna get all the updates if you want. So please do check him out. 12 p.m. is also like Filipino time is where he streams every Monday to Saturday. So please do check him out. And the Natty Nerd says, I'm going 100% out of my comfort zone in June. Yes, guys, he'll visit Japan for 6 weeks for the very first time. And I'm
Wow.
happy that I feel like I want to pat myself in the back because I feel like I do kind of like, you know, well, I'm just trying to feel good about myself, Natina, to just say yes. Just say yes on the chat that I do push you, to get here. I am. But guys, do not be afraid to get out of your comfort zone. Or if you're afraid, visit me every Saturday, guys. I'll push you, Ayan, to good more, Ayan. Agree, I see. Some vloggers, I can't stand watching them. They're not use YouTube in a good way. Yes, there's a lot of them. So please do really, really be like practice your critical your logical thinking when you're watching something. And even in my stream, guys, that's why I said agree to disagree. Like if you disagree with me, good, but at the same time, if you're coming to my stream, and I'm going to say this again, to be right all the time, to prove everyone in the chat, or at least with someone in the chat or me, wrong, then we don't want you here. Bastos eh, no? Ayaw kita dito. Biglang ayan. And traveling changes people's lives and perspectives. I'm telling y'all who haven't yet considered it, rent out a place, save if or when you can, and study on the country and culture. True, true. Ayan. But before we end this live stream, guys, let us go to a little bit of break. Ayan. Bored, naiiyak ako. Bored. Ayan. Toilet na. Ayan, di ba ang kulit? So, guys, do not go anywhere. We're just gonna get a quick break. Ayan. And so, guys, if you have water, if you don't have water, chips, and your drinks, please do get your drinks. We're gonna do another kampai when I come back. So, please stick for more, ayan, after this. And we're back. O, diba? Thanks for the follow. Ayan. Thanks for the follow on Twitch. Ayan. O, diba? We're back. Am I loud and clear, guys? I hope I am loud and clear. And please welcome back our special guest for tonight. Ayan, ang nag-iisang kagwapo-gwapong Buddha vlogger. I like how I say that word. Food vlogger. O, diba? Let's do
Tapos
lipstick.
naka-British accent.
Yeah. Diba? Yes, I do love it. And let's just pretend Boat is not here. It's a toilet break. So a lot of girls, date night ideas. We're talking about date night. A lot of girls, when they are boys are going to the bathroom, we do these things. Nakalimutan ko guys eh. Para maganda pa rin tayo. And I also bring one more. Ayan, this is my favorite one, the melon too high. Oh my god, Boat. And of course, to to Natty, ayan, to Natty Nerd, ayan, Natty Nerd, definitely you have to get this one when you come here. And there's question for you board here, ayan, from Mike Whitcomb, ayan, question for board. When you had your breakup, did you end up not liking or even hating your ex?
Hmm. Hmm. Not liking or even hating your ex? Oh, that's a tough one. um, well, I don't hate the person. I just hate the things that they do against me. I don't hate the person, just the things that they did to me. Uh, yeah, just like what I've said earlier. I'm as much as possible. I'm trying to forgive people, but I don't. I what they did to me is always here. So yeah, I don't I don't end up like not liking the person, but I hate what they did to me. So I'm gonna make sure, and I will never allow it to happen again. So yeah,
Because I think my quitcom, as I was like reading it earlier, am I having okay? When I was like reading it earlier, when you're on a breakup, I feel like he was talking about something when it comes to when there's a like falling apart. We love to always put the blame on other people. What is wrong? And I think this is the one thing that I've also changed about myself when I finally found the one, you know, like thinking of rather than trying to blame the things that aren't happening in your life according to your plan, why don't you just think about or get deeper within yourself and try to kind of like know yourself in a deeper level so you can understand exactly what can you do, what can you offer, what can you give without expecting something in return. So this is my question for you, Ford. How much are you willing to compromise on a relationship when it comes to money?
Hmm. When it comes to money. Hmm. Basta yung pera ko. Ganun.
And Lily, thank you to the Tate family. I leave the bottle for me. And good night to you, Miss Tate. O Yasumina Sai. Ayan, for people who are going to sleep, for being here. Ayan, thank you, guys. Go on board.
Hindi, basta ayun. Basta pag pera ko. Ano, pagka pera ko din. No, seriously. No, I'm trying to, uh, as much as possible, parang hirap, parang bigla akong nahirapan sagutin yung tanong na yun na pagdating sa pera.
Puts and boots, sabi ni Puts and Boots. An ex used the exit out of my mind. Toodles. Hello. I am Mega Love shout out. Toodles. That's Toodles. And thanks for all the fish. Ayan, o diba? Thank you with that. And Natty Nerd says, bored vlogger, I feel you, dude. I was with my ex for 4.5 years and she cheated on me and treated me like shit the last few months we were together. And this type of stories is like, I feel like every one of us, whether you're the most handsome, the most successful, there will always going to be a time that you're gonna be someone's garbage. You know what I'm saying? So when these things happen, it's like how do you process when a person that you give it all, when you give everything you can, there's a lot of people who are cannot move on from that. Why do you think kapag iisipin mong mabuti, ano yung isa sa mga dahilan kung bakit hindi nila kayang pakawalan yung mga ginawa nila? We always see this. If you're a foreigner, I don't know if you've ever heard of Tulfo. When it comes to money, relationships, any kind of relationships, be it a friend, family, partner, it always goes down to this. When money is involved, there's always going to be a part of you want to get back to him or her because they hurt you so much. So how much of it do you think, guys, even with you bored, what is the reason that some people cannot let go? Have you ever think about that? Like kind of like, why do you think that one is?
Ayun ang problema. Parang hindi ko pa na-experience yun kasi madali ako mag-ano. Madali ako mag-move.
Why? Yeah, maybe that's the reason. So the thing is, me and bored is almost kind of like the same. That I think we have this mindset of we move on very, very fast. And I think we're lucky that way. We have that kind of mindset. But that's always been something that interests me of why can't you see it? Like why would you keep being so hung up with this person that supposedly betrayed you and treat you like shit? And you allow that experience to still bother you. It could be a story, like what we do here in one on one. We tell our stories, how we're betrayed, how we've been hurt. But that stops right there in a story. It shouldn't be, moving on with your life and then you carrying that baggage with new prospects. Ika nga, di ba? So, sa tingin mo bored? Kasi parehas tayo eh. Feeling ko talaga yung parang hindi ko maintindihan. Parang ang dali-dali lang naman isipin nun. Gaano ba kahirap yun? 'Di ba? Ginago ka nga, 'di ba? Oh, bakit hindi mo makalimutan? 'Di ba? Alam mo yun? I couldn't get it. It's like it's something that I just don't get. That's why I'm asking if it's just a mindset that like some people just really need to pursue, or is it something that just in you because you know your worth? How much of it, like now that we're trying to get deeper and analyzing things, how much do you think is that when you were like, let's say early teens, early relationships and now relationships,
Hmm. Ang,
how much have you changed?
you know what I think? Uh, you know, teenagers. Um, ang, how should I say this? Ang teenagers kasi ano eh, yung alam mo yung ano, they always want the approval of everyone around them. So as you grow older, just like what ICEE said earlier, yung ano na eh, wala ka nang, ang hirap sagutin ng tanong kasi di, ang hirap, you know what, it's hard to cling on the, to cling on the things that hurts you. Uh, you really have to, want it, not, you really have to want of not experiencing it anymore. So it's like you have to set your mind on the things that don't causes you any pain, any negativity, struggles, or stress. So katulad kanina may sinabi dito si The Chosen One, just be positive. If you really wanted to be positive, you have to neglect and ignore those shit. Let's put it the ISIS way.
No, but it's true because it's like, like not really minding people. That's one of the things that I really think everyone should really have a skill to have. Like you, like me. Kasala ko dun, guys. Masyadong inano eh. But let's see. Okay, I'll give you Keith. I never heard people really. I do it fast and move on. Diba? I don't know what's his thing, Keith. Ayan. I'll just try to read between the lines. I get hurt as well. Scratches. Example. Diba? Ayan. But so these are the things that I kind of just really pondered upon from time to time because makulit ang utak ko, from different people, And without being said, guys, I know, as Board Vlogger says, he's been like really doing a lot these days, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna upload it, update us on all the things that is happening, because he's not just only a streamer, he also uploads wonderful videos, like, the humors. And I hope one day it has English subtitles so everyone can relate, because the humor of the uploaded videos that he has, like, I love seeing my fellow streamers, my fellow YouTubers, when they explore things, like, the B-rolls, making a story, up for the uploaded video. I love that. It really, really makes me happy. So please do subscribe to him, and please do check out all of his uploaded and streaming. So this is this is the end of our kampay board. Iiwanan mo na ako. Ayan.
Uy,
Kampay,
naubos ko na.
kampay.
Sinali ko na yung lahat ng laman dito.
Ayun, ako nga din naubos na eh. Ayan. But Kampay board, thank you for always being a part of my one-on-one, my life. Ayan. For welcoming me, being a part of your life. So, the floor is yours. Tell us, what can we expect from you, Ayan, from months to come, from years to come, and where we can find you.
Hmm. Uh, everyone, please do connect and subscribe sa aking channel, on my channel, Board Vlogger. I'm doing my not so regular live stream every Monday to Monday to Saturdays, 12 in the afternoon. But recently, I'm starting to do my live stream 1 p.m., 1:30 or 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time. So yeah, just click the bell so that you'll get notified every time I do my live stream. And there are so many contents. Actually, I uploaded it already. So next week or every other week, I'll premiere those contents. So yeah, I'll try to put English subtitles on it soon. And actually, I I don't know where my YouTube career is going for the following months, because I'm still navigating everything. So, but yeah, but expect my contents to I'll share more contents. That's for sure. But with the live streaming, mm, not so. Maybe starting May, or I don't know, April. So we will see. We will see. But
Wow.
until March, expect my channel to do live streaming always, like every day. But not with my regular time slot of 12 in the afternoon. Maybe you'll see me starting 1:30 or 2 p.m. Philippine Standard Time.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
lastly,
yeah.
but not
Wait lang,
the least,
masarap pa yung ganito, nagkukwentuhan ng merong katabing iniinom.
yes, because it's like, taking off the edge,
Mm.
for some people, para hindi ka masyadong kinakabahan, because I feel like some people, why are you so afraid to talk to me? I'm very, very good girl. I'm a good girl now. I behave now. But anyways, Aya, lastly, the question of the night. For board vlogger, at this phase of your life, what is love for you?
Ooh, what is love? Huh, what is love? Um, hmm. You know what, guys? If you are the right person, if you if you become the person you wanted to be, if you become a better person, right love will come. But anyways, love comes in so many shapes and form. So it's up to you. How are you gonna take it? But I'm telling you, if you know your worth, if you know your value, right people, right opportunities will come to your life, because you know how to love yourself. And I think that's one of the important things that most people don't know how to do, how to love themselves. And yeah, if you don't know how to love yourself and you don't still, if you still don't see your worth, keep exploring until one day you can say that I am finally being loved, and finally I can say that I love myself.
Aww. I love you. Ah, di ba? Bigla na in love eh. Ayan, di ba? Ayan. But thank you, board. And guys, if you're watching this, isang manibagong malakas na palakpak para kay board.
Ako na pumalakpak.
Wala akong effects. Ayan. Thank you, board. You know, I've
Yeah,
always
my
been
pleasure.
so fond of you. You've known that from the very start. So I'm really looking forward to meeting you, you know, once I get back home to the Philippines. And for guys, if you don't know where is, you know, like where is Board is right now, he's in the Philippines. So Philippine time 12, but right now because he's studying, so you can basically wait for him till 1 or 2 p.m. Filipino standard time. So please do check him out, be with him, and thank you again for allowing me to do this for the third
Third
time.
time.
I think one is third time, but with regular streams, there's a lot, guys. So if you want to see more of him, please do comment in this video. You know, let's do this again. And I think I just want Board Vlogger to be my Valentine's date because you've been my second one. Diba? Pangalawa
Oo,
na natin to.
oo.
Second date, diba? O, diba? Ay, talaga bored. O, diba? Ayun, guys. But thank you. I wish you luck with life, with business, with the career, with everything. Thank you and good night to you, board.
Yes, thank
Thank
you so
you.
much, ICEE. The pleasure is mine.
Aw, thank you. Bye,
Bye,
board. Easy board.
everyone.
Ay, ay, hindi ko alam yun eh. Ay, basta yun na yun, guys. Ayan. So, thank you, board. Ayun. So, guys, that is our loving board vlogger. Thank you, Twitch. And thank you for following me. But I'm going to stay with you guys for a little bit longer. We still do have 15 minutes I add before I go because I do want to talk to you guys. You know, what do you think of board vlogger? What do you think of our topics today? I know it's short. I really like it like 3 hours, but 3 hours is like too much. I think, especially with my guests, I know they have their life going on as well. So, you know, next time, there's always going to be next time, Ayun. So don't say bye bye yet. You know, you have to talk with me more. Let's do this one. You have to talk to me more, guys. Ayan. Why do I look pale so much? O, diba? Ayun. So let's see who are talking. I am, but jokes on my ex. She's dating a fat old guy last time I checked. Really, it actually feels nice. You know, there's actually a question, you know, in the Philippines. This is a very popular one. When I was growing up in the Philippines, there's a question of what does hurt more when you are single and you see your ex being with someone? Does it hurt more if they're an ugly person? Or does it hurt more if they're more attractive than you are? So what do you think about that, guys? I don't know. I don't know the answer actually. And also Natsinod says, money wise, I'm a simple low maintenance guy. Always beef. Beef is not low maintenance. Maybe in America, but in Philippines, in Japan, it's high maintenance when it's beef. Ayon. And see you all soon. And thank you, Brett, brother. And thank you, Chosen One, for being in this stream. Ayan. I hope you are doing good. O, diba? And I'm gonna go back read na. O, 'di ba? Para makita ko lahat kayo dyan. Let's see. And thank you for my admin. Ayan, is admin talking to you guys? Is my admin doing a good job? O, 'di ba? And my BFF also. BFF, thank you for being here. I love it. But you're not here for me. I feel like you're here because of food. Now I'm tampo-tampo na talaga. Ayan. And let's see what's more at the Nazi nerd is the guy's name Sean Bullsh. What's that mean? Ayon. And let's see what else. Sergi, thank you so much for being here as well. Billy Jack, not sure, but good luck to him. He's gonna need it. I love it. Never stress your meal or it will taste sour. Ayun. And the chosen one says, thank you, ICEE, Billy Jack, and yes, board vlogger. Ignore the drama. Negative energy attracts a lot of people. Yes, yes, yes. So let's not be those people or try not to be. About to nap, y'all, and I'm tired. Aw, thank you. Otsukare sama deshita. The chosen one. Thank you. And have a nice sleep. And maybe Keith is like, oh, diba? Ayun. And Captain Billy Jack, for me to go, I got to work. This is a pleasure to meet board vlogger. Take care, everyone, and stay safe with exception. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Captain Billy Jack, thank you, Ayan. I've been like, it's been a while, like you actually interact on the chat. So thank you for that. And Kith is the ultimate predator. He hides among his prey, then attacks when nobody is looking at the weakest of the herd. Ooh, don't be like that, guys, Like one of my pet peeves actually is, when there's a lot of bullies, I get it. But the bullies that I hate, or there are bullies that I hate, are the ones who are actually the people that, bully or prey on vulnerable people. That's gross. It's really, really, ah, I don't want to be related or anywhere like associated with those type of person. I'm usually bullying those persons. Ayan. And help me, board vlogger, with the time zones. What time is it for you right now? So if board is still in the chat, I hope he answered that for the stream. And what is love right now? Don't ask questions you don't want answers to. Ooh, why not, nerd? You don't know what love is? I wanna know what love is. Like that, diba? Ayan, and board vlogger, Puts on Boots can definitely relate on that. And the Philippines is 16 hours ahead of me. And thank you for all the claps out there. Thank you, guys. And yes, words for tonight, love yourself. And very nice board. Good job. Aw, admin. One day, admin, it's your time to shine. Ayun. And bye, everyone, from Brett. Ami, you're still here. Thank you. I hope you like that. And Philippa G says bye. You really don't wanna chill with me, guys? Oh, and thank you so much, board from admin, Ayan. And Puts on Boots, thank you, Ayan, from board. Bye, everyone. Thank you all. Ayan, I thought you were ending. Of course, I'm going to end. Ayan. 10 more minutes, guys. O, diba? Excellent. Oh, thank you, Mike Whitcomb. Thank you for that. I do appreciate that. This is one of the things that I feel sometimes I try not to get too much in my head is when, new people come to your stream. We talked about this earlier, like pleasing people. Basically, you guys that are constantly supporting ICEE Fit, being nice to me, to my community, not just to me, but my community. These are the things that sometimes I do get sometimes in my head, how can I make it better? How can I make it all equal to everyone, stuff like that. But at the same time, I do have my own personality as well. And I don't want to do something just to please you all, guys. I want to do something because that's kind of like what my truth is. That's kind of like what I want to share. That's who I want. Like, that's my way of attracting people that I want to be part of IC Fit, because as much as I feel like, some of you guys would, DM me and tell me that the stream are helping them in some ways and some form, you guys are actually helping me as well. So that's why I decided that this is going to be a life journey stream, because we all need someone. We all need that something where we can be ourselves, but at the same time not be judged as harsh, as what society around us is. Especially, there are people out there that are really in the toxic environment, never even had a glimpse of what a positive and healthy surroundings or environment is. So how do they can actually know what is good for them if they never even experience it? And that's what I want all of you guys to experience here. It's not just about being serious. It's not just about, bullshitting. It's all about different experiences that might not be true for some, but are true for other people. So you can have all these experience in your head, all these stories that you can actually implement with your own life. You can pick and choose which ones you want. So I hope I do a great job and a good justice with all of those things. And we stain. Ooh-hoo. Is that ooh-hoo or hoo-hoo? Diba? I do see you, Antoine. Is that how you pronounce it? Antoine? Antoine Lassaline? Ayan. I don't know if how you pronounce it like that. Ayan. All right. Peace out. Yeah. That's already going. Ayun. And my ex is dating an older man than me. A lot older. Oh, I love older dudes. And Bored Vlogger says, oh, here's a message. Is this a message for me, Bored? Okay, hold on. I have to prep up. Okay. And I think this is the most interesting one-on-one interview I ever had. Hindi ko alam kung paano yung tao mo, Bored. Okay, serious. Super enjoy ang lawak ng topic na moving on and healing. I believe nabigyan natin ng justice tong usapan na to. Yahoo! Diba? Yes, and Board Vlogger also saying like we do hope, both of us hope that we did give justice for a short amount of time where we interact with you as well, not just us talking on the screen, trying to balance how to interact with you guys in the chat and talking to my guests, and giving all the informations and the stories, because it's a life story. I really, both of us, in behalf of Board, I hope we did make good justice with that. And I hope you learned something, a thing or two, Ayan. Okay, one last thing. Outside of diet and training, I'm low maintenance. Good choice of words. Yes, Natsunet. That's what I'm processing right now as a skill. Try to make sure the choices of words that I use is something that I could really be behind, not behind, but that I actually can paninindigan ko, ganon. I can actually fight for what I'm saying. Just not, because a lot of us will just spit words. Sometimes I spit words, blah, 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 blah. But at the same time, we forgot that we're in public. Anything, every words that we choose could possibly haunt us, down the line. So whatever I'm saying here, I hope all of you has an open mind that things can change. 1 year from now, your perspective might not be the one that you said last year. So I hope everyone can be open with that people can change. And who knows where our community would go from here, once we get, more, we grow more, I hope you never get tired of me talking about life, about anything that I wanted to share. Because you're a part of it, guys. You're gonna be a part of it. And thanks, board vlogger from Felipe G. Do you like that, Felipe G? Ayan. Felipe G, did you drink your water? Are you sure? Mizu nonde kudasai ne? Ayan. O, diba? Japanese pa yun, Felipe G. Ayan. And I see you had awesome questions. Oh my God. Ang gulo ko na. Thank you, guys. Ayan. And lol, and my Quitcom, you also had great questions. I know, my Quitcom. I like it. You're an additional, so I hope you'll be like a regular part of our streams. You do get good questions and, good kind of like words. You have a lot of wisdom, probably. And from Antoine Lanceline, ayan, you made it. Greetings from Korea. Sarangheo. Diba? That's all I know. Thanks, Poots, just being real. Exactly. And I do encourage that in my stream. Be real, be you, be authentic you, but be mature. I like a lot of people are saying, be you, be authentic. I am like this. I'm real. This is me. Yes, but at the same time, if you're a piece of garbage, don't be you. I don't encourage. I don't encourage that because then you're just gonna rant that nobody likes you. Why do you think that? So there are things that I'm pretty sure all of us know what is good, what is bad. So every choices of words, everything you do on public or even in your personal life, be you, be real you. But if it's something that you really think and a lot of people think around you is not good, then don't be that. You always want something, you want to grow. If you don't want to grow, then this is probably not a perfect or not a fitting channel for you, because I don't think I want any toxicity. We can talk about toxicity, don't get me wrong. I have so much of those things. But I don't want it in my stream. I don't want it in my community. I don't want bad apples to infect the good ones. It's ika nga, diba? And let's see. What else? I see karaoke. I wanna know love. Ooh, okay. I'll do it. When we end, I'm gonna sing you a song. So if you are, I'm not a singer, guys, but if you don't want to hear the song, this is probably the time you should get out of the stream. And let's see. Bye to all. Oh, Tracing Tail, please say my regards to Timmy and update me because I've never seen you and Timmy. I think Timmy had stream 3 days ago or 4 days ago, but she's not streaming as much. I feel like it. And you two, Chasing Tail Outdoors, are you two together right now? Are you already on travel? Ayan. And let's see. Ayan. One day I'm gonna. How about this, guys? One day I would want to do an interview with two people. They're in the stream right now. Ayan, Antoine. Mega love shout out. Can I call you that? Because I like that. Antoine. I like that sound. And Mark Truitt. Diba? You are a better streamer than I was when I used to stream. And I like how you guys are commenting to my troll. Ayun. And Brett Asblo. Okay, let's give these two people the platform. Ayan, people only watched your live streams to cure the insomnia 2 minutes in a year is they are fast asleep. This too, it's like, I don't know if I should really read all of your comments, but I said to you guys, feel free. But there's always going to be a line, okay? If it's affecting the whole chat, and it's creating toxicity, then I have to stop you guys. But I'm not stopping anything, anybody. So let that, let's let it go. It's a let go, moving on. Yes, put it all out. Put all your anger. How do you call that? Man it up. Sunto ka na. In the Philippines, we have that kind of thing. Like if two men are really, really angry at each other, they'll kind of like fight, especially if they're friends. And once they kind of like get it all out, they hug out and they're friends again. You know, who knows? Diba? Ending with a song. Ayan. Anyways, good night. Thank you, Antoine. Why do people feed trolls? No, I think when it comes to trolls, it's more of like how can I explain this? There are trolls because that's what they do. But I feel like for both of you, and this is not creating drama because I don't like drama, you know that, guys, but both of you have been part of my stream. I really feel like, it's something you two know within yourselves what is wrong and what has done wrong. And I think if, like, I'm not going to be, like asking any specific details on it, but if you want to, I can do 2-on-1. Ayan, how do you like that, guys? 2-on-1. Brett and Jack. Ayan. But all in all, as I've said, anything you said in my stream, do not take things personally. If you think a person is a troll or a troll in the stream and it's pertaining you, as we've said, try. If you think for yourself you didn't do wrong, just go with your life. As what I've said, don't give a shit. And the same thing, like with Jack, I don't know the whole story. If you guys wanted to kind of like tell both of your stories, hit me up, but it only gonna happen if both of you are willing to talk with moi. I two of you on screen. Diba? Ayan, we can straighten things up. I'll make time for it if you want. So we can just kind of like do this, and you can be respectful or civil when you see each other in a stream, because our community are like branches. We kind of like grasp on different communities. We see each other every time. And I just want, you guys to feel less kind of like light. Anyways, and ayon. So if Billy is not worth your breath, then just don't, And if Jack wants to say something, as I've said, I welcome those things. I welcome you to be you, and it's your consequence. At the end of this stream, people who reads the chat, people who see the chat would know, my community is very smart. They can read between the lines. So it's all up to you guys. How do you portray yourselves in the stream? It's not everybody's opinion matters. It's not my opinion doesn't matter on you both, but I just want both of you to kind of like, if you have something to say it. I welcome it. And if it's something that is a boundary of mine, then I'll stop either one of you. But so far, it's okay. You have both your bitterness. Ika nga, may mga sarili kayong mga dinadamdam. So, ilabas nyo lang yan. As I've said from day one of my stream, you can vent your frustrations in my stream, but don't infect other people. Because if I see that you're infecting the community and you're giving a bad vibe, ayan, especially with me, your boundaries is with me. If I feel you're being toxic with me, or, like I feel that energy, then I might just have to let you go for the betterment of the community. So just be kind of like watchful on that. Ganon. And he says, ayun, o sige na, kayong dalawa dyan. Ayan. Anyways, ayan. So, as I've said, ending with a song. Ayan. Any arguments, any misunderstandings, there's always two sides of the story, guys. So, your story matters. Everybody's story matters. And at the end of your story, it's just up to you whether you want to be better or you don't, But the consequence, there's always going to be good and bad. And if it's a bad consequence, then don't cry about it. Desisyon nyo yan, di ba? Ika nga, panindigan nyo yan sa Tagalog. Diba? In Tagalog, we have those saying. It's like, if that's what you did, that's what you decide, that's what you choose to react. That's how you put your image out there. Like, so if someone doesn't like it, at the end of the day, no matter what you do, someone will not like you. There's always going to be one of those. But all in all, you're all my BIDA. I don't give favoritism except for my BFF. BFF. Ayan. But everyone is, I love everybody. Even if you hate me, I still love you because I want to spread love. No matter how much corny it is, I just want to love because that's better for my mentality. That's better for me. And that's how I grow younger every minute. Ayan. For more than that, ayan, let's sing, guys. Ayan. Too much heat. Ayan, too much heat on both of you guys. Ayan, but hopefully one day you guys get to be, lighter. That would be an interesting stream. Which one is that, Mike Whitcomb? I would want that. If both of them are game, I would be game as well. But it's all up to them. I don't like exploiting people. That's why I stay away from drama. But I've seen this too a lot. And if I could help somehow, try to shine light on the topic, and I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people who can relate on this, like being friends and not friends, that's kind of like my number one struggle is about friendships. And I'm being open about it. And I'm trying to learn how to have friends. How to have friends. And Butcha Johnny, how are you, Butcha? Why are you still Butcha?
Ay, caramba!
Ay, caramba! Moshi. Diba? Naku, magulo na naman tayo. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna look for something for something for Valentines. Ayan, for Valentine's Day. Let's see. I don't know how can I do this, guys. But anyways, on Twitch, I'm gonna end on Twitch. Thank you for following me on Twitch. Thank you, Tamil7. Ayan, and of course to Goddess Nakoruru. Thank you for you guys always being very, very supportive with me on Twitch. And this is it for me on Twitch. Thank you guys. Ayan, inyo na ako guys. Ayan, I'm on YouTube na. Inyo na ako. O, diba? Anyways, let's see. What can I sing? This is something very close to my heart, guys. I don't know if I can sing it without being emotional. But we'll see. In behalf of all the lovers and in behalf of all the enemies, this is all for you guys. Ayan. I'm gonna sing for you. Hold on, guys. Let's see. I'm just gonna try to do this very, very quickly. Okay, I got it. Ayan. And this is where we do the Yes, Jack. What is this, Jack? You still going on? Ayan. So, Jack, hit the road, Jack. Hold on. Let's see. Okay, that's probably good enough. So don't you... Why is that? Come back for more. Diba? Let's see. I'm slow at this, guys, because there's so many windows open. But I can do this. Just bear with me for a while. Do I still have lipstick on? Yes, of course, Jack's Kitchen garbage. Why won't I notice you? Of course I noticed you. Didn't I say something? Miss Grumpy. Yes, I learned it from you, Jack. We're all grumpy here. Don't make me grumpy. You don't want me grumpy, guys. It's not good. Okay, so for everyone, I'm not a singer, guys. I'm just trying to entertain all of you. So I hope you like this one. This comes from the bottom of my poo. So, let's see. This is singing time. I hope you like it. Can you hear that? You can hear my clicking. Okay, that's good. I didn't practice. Okay, press 1, guys, if you're ready. Kinakabahan ako. Ang lamig ng kamay ko, guys. Oh, guys, I caught myself too. See? It is like Star Wars Band-Aid. O, diba? But anyways, ayan. Let's see. I hope you like this. Butcher Journey, thank you. Ayan. Thank you. Bago matulog. Thank you, guys. Thank you. This is for everyone. Ay, may harang. Naiya ako. Okay. I hope you like it, guys. Let me know if you can hear it too. This is very, very emotional song for me. So, tulog na ako. Wag muna. Ulit na. Okay. This is for everyone, guys. Hope you like it. Best thing about tonight's we're not fighting. Couldn't be that we have been this way before. Okay, ulit. I'm so nervous, guys. This is a very close to heart song. Best thing about tonight, we're not fighting. Couldn't be that we have been this way before. No, you don't think that I am trying. No, you're wearing thin down to the core. Hold your breath, 'cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. I won't live to see another day. It's true. This boy like you is impossible to find. Impossible to find. This is not what I intended. I always swore to you I'd never fall apart. You always thought that I was stronger. I may have failed, but I loved you from the start. Hold your breath, because tonight I will feel over again. Don't make me change my mind. I swear it's true, cause a girl like you's impossible. Impossible to breathe in so deep. Breathe me in. I'm yours. Cause time is cheap. And remember cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind. I won't live to see another day where it's true. Cause a boy like you is impossible to find. Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you again. Don't make me change my mind. Because a boy like you is impossible to find. Impossible to find. Natapos ko yun, guys. Thank you, guys. Jack, I make birds fly south and wolf howl when I try to sing. I only sing for my supper. Ayun. Chasing tail, thank you, guys. Napuputol, ICEE. Napuputol siya. Ibig sabihin ulitin ko. Ganun yun ba yun? And even that crap. And chasing tail outdoors. My neighbors call the SWAT on me when I sing. Ayan. So there's one more. Ayan. So one more to end the night, you guys. Ayan. Let's see if I can find you something. This is actually for my mom. Ayan. Because, Valentine's is not just for lovers, it's for everyone. And I do really love my mother. Ayan. And so I don't think I don't know, let's see. But with that said, this is for her and for all of you guys out there. Ayan. Let's see, where is it? This is a Filipino song, if I'm not mistaken. Where is it? So let's see. Ayan. Aww. Yeah, he does. She does from time to time. All the time. She knows all of you guys. Ayan. We gossip about all of you. Ayan. But yes. But this is also for you guys. This is not just for my mother anymore, but for every one of you that always keep watching me. I guess you heard. I guess when my eyes are not alone. I'm not alone. I open my eyes and you're all there. You're all there. Thank you guys. And with that being said, this is ICEE Fit, your host. And oyasumi. Ayan, otsukare sama
Head
deshita.
of Mark.
And I hope, ayan, you keep coming back for more because it's not going to be the end this coming Saturday. It's again a stream for all of us where you can chill with me and we're going to talk about a lot of stuff. So please don't forget about that. I hope you still come with me and chill with me this coming Saturday. And so usually after an hour of talking, I can let panel come up and talk to me as well. So please make sure to subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, like this one, and of course, share it with your community. For me, this is it for me. Otsukare sama deshita. Oyasumi nasai. At dahil sa channel na ito, every one of you, well-rounded. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Mwah. Shirley, thank you, thank you. And last one, for all of you who support getting extra mile to support ICEE Fit and continues to support ICEE Fit. This is for all of you guys. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. Well rounded. Thank you. And welcome to ICEE Fit family. And ikaw ang bida. Ayan. Thank you, guys. Ayan. And Jack's Kitchen, thank you for that. Bye-bye, sweetie. Ayan. And of course, to Brett, I still not healed after losing my wife 3 years ago. Oh. Well, I hope we can keep you company on the healing process as well-rounded. My stream is open if you want to rant and share your stories. You know where to DM me. My Discord, guys, join my Discord and talk to me if you want to be a guest in my one-on-one streams. But this is it. Again, oyasumi at dahil sa channel na ito, kayo ang bida. Bye-bye, guys. Mwah. Ciao, ciao. Bye. Love you all. Ciao. Mwah. Bye-bye.